All right, welcome in Twin Flames. It's Big Hair 90s Tuesday. Welcome to Twin Flame Weekly Reading. Throwback Tuesday. Okay, Throwback Tuesday, here we are. So let's see where we go here. We've got a lot going on astrologically that I want to bring to your attention. All right, I've made some notes here and I want to make sure that you know what's going on because a lot of it does impact Venus. And Venus, as you know, is the divine feminine. Saturn goes direct October 22nd, and that day Sun is conjunct Venus. So we do have if you have been working on your relationship, that is likely to blossom. All right. And that's a really good thing for those of you who have struggled over the summer and have really had to put some hard effort into things. Now it's going to require a step-by-step approach, but it will be more heartfelt, right? There will be more, both of you are really going to try. Okay. It's not just about like one person pulling the weight. This is about doing the work of the relationship. Now we have to put it into play, right? We might have done therapy or whatever we've done. So that's going on later this month. I'll do more on that. On the 22nd, we also have a Venus Cazimi, which is basically, and I'll go into a full description of that, 29 degrees Libra. And Libra is all about relationships. A Cazimi is known as the heart of the sun. It is the Venus, the planet Venus, very close to the sun. So that is really brightening things up in terms of our love lives. And October 15th, a little closer now, October 15th, the moon, Venus, and Saturn are all in their home signs. So this can be, at this time of year, especially in Libra, we can have some major turning points, expansion points in terms of our love life. And so my intention today for the Twin Flame reading is how are all of these placements in October going to be impacting your Twin Flame relationship. So let's take a look at that and see what's going on with the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. In the extended, I will pull cards for any zodiac sign that does show up. And let's see where we go. I might want to go a little bit deeper. So embracing enthusiasm, taking shelter, a little bit of Virgo energy there. Great adventure. I feel a little retraction going on right now, but it's almost like you kind of get it. It's like, all right, I need to, with Saturn still in retrograde, it's going not to go direct for, a week or so, 10 days or so. It is still requiring you to do the work, but there's this sense that it is going to pay off. Okay. You might have this feeling of like, all right, I'm willing to put in the time. I don't know exactly how it's going to unfold with my twin, but I'm willing to put in the effort. So it's not just about looking at what is going on with them necessarily. It's more like, okay, what are you presenting to me that I need to pay attention to, that I need to do the work of? So let's look at Divine Feminine on that score. What is being asked of the Divine Feminine right now? And we'll take a look at where the Divine Feminine is. All right, so let me do this a little bit differently than I normally do. What's being asked of the Divine Feminine right now? All right, Four of Cups. Really need to get out of so much focus on either third party or so much, a little bit he's like feeling sorry for himself, so much focus on what's going on with the other person, so much focus on third party. And the opportunity is really arriving very quickly. I don't think Divine Feminine's really seeing that. Okay, I don't think the Divine Feminine is really seeing that at all. So what is the best action for the Divine Feminine right now? Hermit, this is the taking shelter energy. This is about getting in touch with your own spirituality. This is about really taking that seriously and creating practices for yourself. You may also have a teacher. You may need somebody to help you navigate this situation right now. It doesn't feel to me like it's very, it just feels like you're not really seeing the whole picture. So anything that the Divine Feminine can do right now, Chariot. Chariot is about, this is almost about getting ready to go fast, getting ready to move forward fast. If you are doing the work of these two things, the Four of Cups and the Hermit, if you're doing the work of that, this is going to go forward fast. Okay, that's really nice. Anything else for the Divine Feminine, please? Eight of Wands, that's fast energy too. Eight of Swords, the Strength card, another 8, and the outcome is the Fool. Okay, so we definitely have a new beginning here happening. This is the same thing. This is the great adventure, right? That's what the Fool is. It's a great adventure. I feel like you might have to have a teacher, like I said, to light the path for you. If you're feeling, because the Divine Feminine is the Four of Cups right now, and that's not fully actualized, not fully stepping into this power yet. And that's really what needs to happen. It's almost like you're fighting your mindset about this. Some of you have a very fixed mindset about the connection, what it is, what it's doing, and how you can move forward. Let me get a little more clarity on that. How can you get to the Fool, right? How can you get to the new Justice, Eight of Cups, Empress, and the Six of Pentacles? This is all about balance. This is Libra time, all right? It's all about balance. Libra time. It's time to walk toward being truly who you are. That's the Empress. And walk away from something that is too small. That is not twin flame. That is keeping you in this Eight of Swords kind of energy here. The Six of Pentacles is more about balance. Some of you need to step into service. Okay, step into service more. Step into, not being so I feel like the Four of Cups is saying to me, this Divine Feminine, whoever this Divine Feminine is, it might not be all of you, but this Divine Feminine is too focused on a third party situation or what the other person is doing. It really requires you to tackle your own mindset about things. That's what's being asked of you right now, Divine Feminine. Okay, so Divine Masculine, let's see where you are. So far, I'm seeing Venus. I see Libra and Taurus there. I see Libra energy. I see Virgo. I see Cancer. I see Leo. All right. So I'll get some cards for any of you. Could be Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, doesn't matter, for those zodiac signs in the extended. All right. So let's see what is going on with the Divine Masculine right now. Where are they? Six of Swords. They're moving on from some situation. And that's a situation that I like that you both have a moving on card, because I feel like there is some kind of stuck energy. And it's about doing the work. Like if you have put in time and effort and work into it, that Saturn going direct in Aquarius is really going to be applied now. So some of this has to be about the joy of doing the spiritual work. Your spiritual practice needs to take on, or it can't be something that you dread, or it can't be something that you're not excited about. Whatever your work, however you're doing it, you need to be excited. All right. There needs to be that. What's the situation with the Divine Masculine? Star, moving toward healing. Very beautiful energy there. Let's see. Right? What, if anything? Two of Swords. Divine Masculine might be blocking some healing. All right. The Two of Swords showing up. The Star is healing and hope. It can be a little bit, I feel like the masculine is seeing that as wishful thinking, like as something that they're skeptical as to whether healing is going to help them. All right. I feel like they have a real skepticism around this, that it's too airy-fairy, or it's too much. It's not too much work. I'm not getting that. I'm just feeling like what they need to be healing might be outside of their awareness. Okay. Very thought focused. And this is Aquarius. So we're very much in the mind here with the Divine Masculine. Not at all like this. The only thing that's similar here is this Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords for the feminine is, pretty tight with what the masculine is showing up to be. But I like the fact that you Divine Feminines have this Strength card and the Five of Wands, the determination to overcome that mindset. So what else for the Divine Masculine? Let's see where we're going here. Ace of Cups, Emperor. Look at that. Emperor, Empress, baby. Three of Wands, and then out comes the Empress. Ta-da! So this is very positive. I feel like the Divine Masculine is finally ready to make an offer. Emperor is Divine Masculine, and the Ace of Cups here. And then with the expectation of their Divine Feminine saying yes. So what I'm getting here is a little bit of teetering on, dare I hope? Should I hope for this? Can I hope for this? Someday they're like yes, someday they're like no. Okay. But they are going toward healing. What they need to do is they need to ask more about what needs to be healed, or what work do I need to do, or how can I hope? How can I manifest? Queen of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, High Priestess, and the King of Pentacles. It's basically the teetering between their heart and their practical side. All right. So the Divine Masculine gets into their heart, and then it manifests. It does this beautiful connection with spirit and all that. And then they fall down a well when they get into their practical side. They're not really still in that energy of manifesting because they don't truly believe it yet. So what, if anything, can change that? And this is not your job, Divine Feminine. What, if anything, can change that? Page of Swords. Well, I stand corrected. Page of Swords came right to the Empress. Page of Swords, a message from the Divine Feminine. Okay, if this is your Divine Masculine and you feel like this is a final, or this is a situation with them, this feels like a connection that you both want to happen, but I almost feel like the feminine and the masculine don't quite believe in it yet. You don't quite believe that it's going to happen. So this is important to recognize. I almost feel like the Divine Feminine might be walking away from an existing relationship or is thinking about it. And the masculine seems to me like they are healing from some kind of breakup or healing from some kind of loss. And there's just this sense they're not optimistic. They're just, because of the world around them, because of the pentacle world, the physical world is making them feel like this might be too big of an ask or something like that. But they have, and they're expecting it. They're waiting for it. If you feel like you get any kind of telepathy, any kind of telepathic, hey, then answer. Okay, answer telepathically. That might be the practice for the feminine, is to work on the telepathy with their Divine Masculine. All right, that would be a really great opportunity for us to talk about that in our Thursday live. This week on the Thursday live for Pathfinders, I'm going to talk about archangels, all right, and how you activate and harness the energy of archangels. We can talk about that in terms of the telepathic communication between the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, and asking for support and help from the angels, from your guides, right? High Priestess here, from your spiritual network. It's more of a telepathic hello. So Divine Feminine can work on their telepathy. I feel like it's possible the Divine Feminine in the past has felt held back in that situation. They might have had a lot of combativeness with the Divine Masculine when they reach out in the physical sense. This is much more about telepathy. This is not about email or texting. Okay. And this can be, this can be texting, but I feel like this has much more of a spiritual nature to it because of the High Priestess. Okay. And because of the star. I feel like if Divine Feminine, what you can do is send the Divine Masculine encouragement to reach out. Do your own work here that I've been talking about not paying attention to the third party, not paying attention to the situation that they're in. Don't get wrapped up in drama. Okay, that's not it. Hermit is very practical. It's Virgo energy. So it's asking you to send them some practical support or love or something like that without regard for what the situation is, because it's really not material to what you're doing. It's not relevant. Okay, it's not that their relationship isn't relevant or anything like that. It's just you don't want to mix in with that. You don't want to get involved in that energy. This is not about a 3D situation. This is very much where you reach out telepathically, you send love, you send support, and then you close the connection. You don't stay hanging out in that connection. It's not going to help at all. What is going to help is some encouragement from you in that way. All right, that will help. So let's get a sense of the energy of the connection right now. Ace of Swords, Tower, Three of Wands, and the Five of Wands. All right. So there is still other people around who are resistant to this connection, or who are trying to make their own needs first. But the energy of this connection is the truth. The truth is coming out. The truth is coming out. You know, we're meant to be together. This is something that will develop into life partnership. Empress and Emperor. Life partnership. I hate when I say that. Not solely a spiritual connection, but something that can be grounded in 3D reality. Okay. It's not just, some of you have characterized it to me as, well, if it's just a telepathic connection, then yeah, I don't really care about that. But I don't really think I think that sentiment shows the need to understand how important the telepathic connection is. Do you know what I'm saying? I think it's more like it will go to a physical connection, but let's respect the 3D or the 5D a little bit more, okay? Because that's where the communication is going to come through. The Ace of Swords and the Tower, so things can really radically change. And Three of Wands. I almost feel like the Divine Masculine is sending messages to you, Divine Feminine, right now. So it's time to really plug in. Okay, it's time to really plug in. Let's keep going here. I see a lot here. Cancer, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Virgo, more Libra, lots of Libra here. Lots of Libra. All right, so I'll pull cards for those. Whatever your signs are, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, that's what those are. I will get some more cards around those signs. All right, link is below. Let's keep this story going and see where we go and see how you can move forward. All right, link is below. I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.